Okay, sorry about that, guys. Things totally freaked out on the old stream, so
Oh, shizzle!
what's up? Sorry, something happened to the old stream and it died.
So, are you hearing the 3D printers printing?
Yeah.
Okay, I wonder, is it switching between our pictures or is it stuck on me because of it?
I think it's switching.
Okay, I'm going to tone it down just a hair more, see if that'll fix it a little bit. I'm using the headphones so that I can hear you because I can't hear you over those two.
All I hear is.
I wonder if I use a different microphone or get it away from it a little bit further. Maybe like that?
That works.
Okay. Except now I can,
Like the other night when we're hanging out, totally not advertising Sears Auto Center right now,
Thinking you're not monetized, so you know what? You need all that.
Oh man, this day has just been nothing but disaster after disaster after disaster.
I guess I should go ahead and go over to YouTube and pop up the chat, huh?
That would help.
Let's see here. Go ahead and start talking. We're live, right?
Yeah, we're live right now.
Okay, it's a good thing I didn't finish up my for shizzle comment then.
Oh, gosh.
Yeah, what's funny is I'm getting recorded because I've got my time lapse going of these.
Hey, you know what? It's a cool part of the time lapse.
Yeah. I gotta figure out how to cut it out.
Nah, keep it in there. That'd be funny.
Let's see here. Okay, there you are. Stream died. What a name for the show, huh?
Honestly, everybody was like, "Oh, wait! I noticed the viewership just dropping off." Everybody's like, "I got a black screen." I'm like, "What?" So yeah.
Oh boy. There we go. Popped out the chat. Who is in the chat, by the way?
Everybody. We got Wellbot, we got TK, we got BB3D, we got Curtis, we got Teresa, we got Rick.
Oh, wow.
We got Roger, we got Elon, we got a lot of people.
Rick was wanting me to send him some pictures. Hey Rick, if you're still in there, you want me to pop the camera around there and show you what they're looking like?
I vote yes.
Yeah, I went ahead and I put the headphones on because there's no way I'd hear you over all this. Too many fans blowing. Too much.
That's all I hear in the background.
Hey, Wellbot, how you doing? Rick says yes. Okay, they're his design, so. Hang on, let me grab the camera and I'm going to step around here. Actually, I'll unplug this part so I can hear you. Say something.
Oh, can you still hear me? Oh, this is a disaster.
Oops.
That's a good one, TK. That's a really good one.
Okay. Can you see it?
Yep.
How about there?
Oh, yeah.
I can't see nothing. I can't even see what you're seeing.
Well, I got it locked on you, so.
Oh, sweet. Well, that is the one that's been printing since about 9 o'clock last night. And this is the one that I had to restart because it failed. Because I had a clog nozzle last night. I fixed the clog nozzle. And you're probably not even hearing a word I'm saying, are you?
No, I'm hearing everything.
Are you?
Yeah.
You're hearing it. You're hearing everything. Oh, I don't even know if you're even going to see me right now.
That was epic.
Hey, do I need to tell me where to move the camera? Is it about right?
Looks right to me.
Okay. Yeah, I don't even have a picture of me on there, so I can't tell. I don't even have the other part of the stream going. But yeah, what happened is I had a clog in the nozzle, so I got that cleared, and they ended up with a leaky nozzle. And that sometime during the night, whenever I got in here this morning, it was just a ball of spaghetti on the build plate. So I shut it off, went to work. As soon as I got home, I tightened everything back up. It looked like it wasn't leaking, so now it's up to that point. So that's been printing for about 3 hours, a little over 2 hours, probably about 2.5 hours.
Dang.
And that one should catch up to this one about this time tomorrow night.
So what exactly are you printing? Can you say what it is?
I can't say what it is because it's not my design. I mean, you've ridden on one of these, I'm sure.
Ah, okay. Now I know what it is.
It's printing on the front of it, and it's printing, instead of lengthwise.
Ah, clever.
Yeah, he completely designed these. There's a lot of parts. There's the shells, which I'm printing 18 of them right now. Once these are finished, then it's got the floor portion of it. It's got all the accessories, where it looks like the tanks and boxes and everything else that hangs underneath it. It's going to be 18 of those. I believe the truck assemblies, the whole shot.
Oh my gosh, that is insane.
So I'm hoping by the time these finish, well, as soon as the stream finishes, I'm going to be bringing over the tarantula and maybe the meat creator and start on the smaller parts.
I can't wait to see what your electric bill is at the end of the month after all this.
That's the thing. 3D printing doesn't use that much. It's not horrible.
It's not horrible, but it adds up.
Yeah, I mean, doing this project, it'll maybe be about $25 more probably because it's only going to be for the week. So.
Well, that's something.
I know one thing for sure. I'm going to get another. I got to get 2 new nozzles, and we go with those Micro Swiss nozzles. They don't get clogged up near as bad as the brass nozzles.
No, I think it's because they got that super slick coating. I figured out that if there's something that starts to build up in there, it just pushes it right through.
Oh yeah. No, I won't go there.
Nope. So Ewan Todd said he just stuck a new copper-plated nozzle in his Prusa MK3 and replaced the silicon stock, and the filament basically flies through the thing. You can't push it fast enough. Nice.
Oh wow, that's cool.
Yeah, copper nozzles. I wonder if it's like chrome plate or something, but that's going to have ridiculous heat transfer properties.
Yeah. By the way, you don't have it stuck on me all the time now. You got to switch back where it's toggling, right?
It's toggling, but it mostly sits on you because you're the noisemaker.
Oh, man. There, I turned down a little bit more. How about now?
It is what it is.
Put it a little bit further this way.
So much for that cardioid pickup pattern.
Yeah, it doesn't do a whole lot of good when you got a fan blowing right toward it.
Try actually sticking the microphone more vertical.
Like that?
Yeah.
Does it sound better?
Marginally.
Oh, okay.
It's something.
So, let's talk about it.
Oh, great.
Let's talk about this subject. You know, I gotta get warmed up here. My voice has already been kind of messed up this week, so I gotta get in the spirit. Gotta get into the spirit, man.
Gotta be a real man here, you know. It's time that we bring our country back. You know, these governments are always doing these conspiracies on us. Yeah, he's off the air, man. He still has his own website, but he's not on YouTube no more.
I heard he got dumped
on Facebook, YouTube, or
Spotify.
No, yeah, I think they take that one also with his podcast.
The podcast, I think, were also on Spotify because that got dumped as well. It's like all of a sudden, boom, everything got chopped out. It was crazy.
Man. Now, here's the thing. Alex Jones does not bother me. Okay? He's one of those guys that you can tune him out. But the stuff he says, the stuff he has said and got away with, you know, and I'm not talking, you know, government conspiracies, all government conspiracies do is make the government look stronger than it really is. It's really nothing more than government propaganda, if you ask me, more it is just conspiracy theories. Oh yeah, well the government's doing this to you. They're turning all the frogs this and all that. You know, all that does is make it sound like the government has more power than it really does. You and I both know stuff falls through the cracks all the time, but people like him makes it sound like that doesn't happen.
Oh yeah. I mean, the one thing I will say is I like to say that yes, it is true that the chemicals that are in plastics can screw with people's hormonal systems, but instead of taking it like that, he takes it to like such an extreme level of wackadoodleness that any truth that was in there flew out the window eons ago.
Yeah, but all you gotta do is eat my caveman. You eat caveman or you drink it or whatever, you know, and it gives you the bona fide vitamins so that it restores your vitality. Don't be a frog.
Dude, the chat is great right now. Elon's like, buy my iodine shield that was rejected by the FDA, so we just don't say it's a drug.
Like I said, the government stuff, really, who cares? And honestly, the government was probably in love with them because of it, because everybody's like, the government knows everything. You know, this one of those things. Then you get to the families of those the kids that perished in the school deal and all that. And I'm not going to go into great details. Everybody knows about that stuff.
Yeah.
The stuff he said on that was just mean-hearted. There's limits, and unfortunately, that guy does not know how to stay within those limits. He has to take and just have a comment and his thoughts on everything, and if he can't figure it out, he makes it up.
It's frustrating because it's like, you know, there's like, it's not on the same plane, but if you've seen like Dave Chappelle comedy or things like that, there's lines that he crosses, but he still tries to keep it within a certain level of decency.
Dave Chappelle says, okay, here's comedy. We keep it within those lines, okay? Alex Jones is like,
oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Here's me. Oh, sorry, me. Here's me.
Here's me completely unfiltered. I'm just gonna say whatever the heck I want. Yeah.
Oh my God. But here's the downside. And when everybody on YouTube says, well, it didn't affect me, yes, it did. Is your ad revenue today what it was 2 years ago? No. My ad revenue has fallen since, I would say, November of last year. It is falling into the toilet. And has nothing to do with viewership. Viewership is better than ever. Thing is, it has all fallen off because of advertisers. Advertisers have pulled from YouTube, have pulled from Google, because they would not guarantee that their ads wouldn't be shown on shows like that. It wouldn't be shown on shows where somebody was kicking somebody in the nuts. It wasn't guaranteed that they were going to take and not have them beating a dead rat or something like that. You know, there's
a dead rat.
Yeah, electrocuting dead rats and kicking somebody in the nuts and I don't know, whatever other horrible things that people could come up with. They wouldn't guarantee it. And so then as advertisers start pulling out, all of a sudden it's like, okay, well, we got something for that now. We won't show your ads on that. Here's a new dashboard for you to select from. But the ads were still slipping through because there was a list of people who got away with murder, essentially. And he was one of them, along with the one shocking dead rats.
And doing that thing in the forest in Japan. We all know who, or we're not going to say.
The same guy. And it's just like, man, in the meantime, here you are demonetized because you aren't big enough. Here I am. I'm every 2-3 months I might get a paycheck because there's a $100 buffer that you have to hit. And until you hit $100, you don't see a check.
Oh,
Where
yeah.
before it was like every month was doing pretty good, and then all of a sudden it's like 2-3 months, and you just kind of get to the point where you don't depend on it no more.
Yeah, I mean, it's like obviously neither of us relied on our AdSense money to pay the bills, but it's nice to have.
Well, you need an extra roll of filament. At least you can go out and buy it. You know, your camera takes a dump. At least you can go buy a camera.
Or you can maybe afford better internet because of it.
You're getting to the point where your computer is not working right. You need to put an SSD in it. You know, maybe you can afford to get an SSD. This, by the way, came out of my pocket. You know, this right here is from Fres Electronics.
Not a sponsor of the show.
Not a sponsor of the show. They don't even know who I am. All they know is I'm that red-headed guy because of their buys filament every so often. Yep, I got it, Curtis. I got it. It's a little bit more pricey than it was on Newegg. I think it was $81.99, which was a little bit. It's like, but at the same time, I got to do it because it just keeps failing the Windows updates, and it's getting slower by the day. So I had to do it. Had to pull that trigger.
Robot said you can do a lot with $100 right now, and that's totally true.
Yep, that's exactly right. And the thing is, when you have somebody like that who makes advertisers feel uncomfortable advertising on a platform, then that makes it where it hurts everybody because now that advertiser is not advertising anymore. We don't have that opportunity to earn that little bit, you know. I mean, not everybody's going to buy a purple mattress.
No.
But it'd be nice to watch that gal do the advertisement on your channel because they get a kick out watching that advertisement.
Well, I mean, let's put it this way. I'll bet I have had advertisements for everything under the sun come up on my channel, but at the same time, it's like, you know what? Like when you're watching TV, you don't see ads for crap you don't even care about, like prostate medication and, you know, vitamins and whatever, and you're like, I don't need that. But then there's something that you're like, oh, I never do that. But it's mass marketing. It's not going to hit everybody.
Hawkish one's taking off. Thank you for joining. And yes, Rover, I will be doing a clean install.
Have a good one, Hawkish.
Me and Calvin were very fortunate last week to go visit with our good friend Curtis when he came to town. So we already discussed it, that once I got this, that's what the first thing needs to be is a clean install. That's the reason why I didn't start doing this last night like I was going to. I wanted to wait until after this stream, and then that'll give me a week to get everything back up and running again. I might even edit a video before I shut down tonight so that I've got something for the week.
That sounds like a plan. I'm kind of in, I hate to say it, but I'm kind of like in releasing footage when I've got it mode at this point. It's like I've got the longer version of making the sparkly sign coming out. I'm thinking I might just dump that out on Saturday. And then I printed up Joe, the 3D printing professor's Sheet Turtle model on my MOI, but I don't think I'll have that done in time. Pretty much what's happening is I'm trying to figure out if I can get you all to modify my Trek reservation, because I just realized the Trek that they're giving me doesn't have the furniture pack that I need. And I have to pick it up in Oakland, which is a real nightmare. So I'm trying to figure out what I can actually do about that. And then I'm pretty much driving a truck down, flying back up, and doing last things up here. And then it's kind of like, who knows after that? So
Man.
Yeah.
So when are you driving the truck down?
Hopefully on Thursday.
Are you flying or are you taking the train back?
I'm flying back.
What day?
Saturday afternoon.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. This one's really fast. It's pretty much go down there, drop some stuff off with a family member, fly back up the next day with my mom, and then, you know.
Wow.
Yeah. So I can't speak because I'm trying to figure out the whole U-Haul thing, which is kind of turning into a fiasco. Because normally I've had no problems with them, so I don't want to sound like I'm bad thing them by any means. But what happened is the truck that we wanted is a 20-foot, which is not a more standard-ish 15-foot. The problem is I always pick up from the Bayshore U-Haul out here. Well, the problem is they don't guarantee where you're going to pick up the truck from until you go pick it up. So then they had to change it to a location in Oakland. But then I just realized the reservation that they made for that doesn't have the 48 furniture pads that I need. So I need to try and get in touch with U-Haul and be like, hey, it's non-negotiable. I need those 48 furniture pads one way or another. You know, so yeah.
Man.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't want to seem like I'm taking out my frustrations on any particular thing, but let's just say that there's been a lot of stuff that's really been getting on my nerves lately, and that I know it's out of my control, but that didn't help it. We'll put it that way.
Oh, man.
Yeah. After dealing with the crappy pest people earlier, that just like pushed me over the edge.
Really?
Yeah.
So what happened with them?
Well, what was supposed to be done is they were supposed to clean out a sub-basement area in the house, which they did, so I give them credit for that. They were also supposed to clean out the garage and put up some metal flashing on the side of the house. Well, the problem is the metal flashing job they did on the side of the house was absolutely awful. My neighbor came on over and used some colorful language to say, what genius did a horrible visual job of hanging that up. If you guys look on my other Twitter account, the CW Crawlers one, you'll see the photos of it. I mean, it's up there, but for the money that we paid for them to do it, it looks awful. I mean, it's like, I wasn't very impressed. I mean, and then they were supposed to clean out the garage as well, which they didn't do, and patch a hole or two, which they never did. But I was just getting so irritated with them. It was just like, just go before I like yell at you, because I'm getting really, really grouchy. So yeah, I'm gonna email them and see if we can't get some money back, because I am not pleased with the quality of work that they did. And at this point, I don't trust them to come back and fix it either, because I ended up vacuuming 90% of the garage they were supposed to do anyway. So at this point, it's like, I just want some of our money back, and I'm done. I'm leaving it at that.
Well, that'll make up for what you're going to lose on the house.
Oh, gosh.
So when's it going to get listed?
Don't know the exact date yet. That's still kind of up in the air, because there's still a few more things that have to get done. So that could potentially delay things. So we'll see.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I'll put it this way. We didn't think that we had to spend $1,300 on new toilets and weather stripping floors, but as Seth said, we had to, so I had no choice. So you never know. I mean, so far things except for that have been fine, but you never know what they're going to be like. Well, this needs to get fixed before it gets sold, and this needs to get fixed before it's sold, and it's just like, ugh. So we'll see.
So they got all the ductwork all rewrapped?
We got the ductwork rewrapped, and they just need to wrap one tiny portion and dig it out. It was like no big deal. They're gonna fix that tomorrow, so it's like no biggie.
Cool.
Yeah. Yeah. No, it's interesting. I'll put it this way. I didn't realize just how much work selling a house was.
Chat froze up. Curtis says, but the millions you will get, drop in the bucket.
Yeah, but it's like when you're paying.
That's what I keep trying to tell Calvin. Calvin keeps acting as if all this is going to just diminish the value of the house, where he'll be lucky if the house sells for like $100,000. There's not one house anywhere with a ocean view in California that goes for less than 1.2 million at any given moment. And I'm talking even up here. Now let's talk about San Francisco. You're going to be very fortunate if that house doesn't go for more than 1.8 million.
Yeah, I'm not going to give locations, specific locations or anything like that. But no, I mean, the main point is that the past people, we paid them to do a job that I was hoping I wouldn't have to do. And the fact that they didn't do their part, that's the part that kind of gets on my nerves. So that's all. I mean, in the grand scheme of things, not the end of the world, but you know what I mean. It's like when you pay somebody to do a job, you expect them to do it. That's more what it's more principle than anything.
Curtis has got the right number. That's exactly kind of what I'm thinking. Is about 2.5 million is what that house would go for. Your family doesn't even realize what that house is worth. Everybody's like, "Oh, that's this. That. That house is a stinking gold mine."
No, I know.
You can look out that. Okay, or you're not. You're in the kitchen right now. Are you on the laptop or are you on your cell phone?
I'm on the laptop.
Take us up that window and show us out there. Show us that Salesforce tower.
Okay, fine. I'll take it upstairs. We'll show y'all.
We're going to sell this house right now. Anybody who's wanting to buy this house, let's start the bidding right now. This is a 3-story house. The basement is on the bottom story. Your living room and kitchen are on the 2nd story, and the bedroom areas are on the 3rd story, along with a beautiful master bath.
Well, it's really foggy out here right now, but you guys might be able to see something. Wait,
all I see is my face.
Let me open the window and not throw my laptop out. That'd make one bad day.
We're starting the bidding at 2 cents.
So there you go. There's the foggy view.
Hey, angle it down a little bit. Angle it down. Okay, right.
Okay. Can you all see?
Just a hair. Up just a hair.
Okay. Can y'all see?
Okay, wait, I don't see. They must be really foggy. I don't see the cell phone, the Salesforce tower.
No, it is straight fog out there.
Because I should see. Okay. Stick it. What are you doing? Put the camera back up there. Come on. My goodness. What? Okay. See that house with the peak and the stovepipe sticking up? Beyond that is where the Salesforce tower is.
Actually, beyond that's where AT&T Park is.
Okay.
Salesforce tower that way.
Okay. Now where's Bay Bridge?
That way.
I mean, this thing is a multi-million-dollar view when it's not foggy.
I'll tweet out the video. I think I still have it on my phone of the fireworks going off at AT&T Park that I filmed from the bedroom.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, let me get downstairs without killing myself in the laptop. That's screaming.
And that is from the bedroom window.
Yeah, that's from the 3rd story.
You can flash the Bay Bridge from there.
Oh gosh, maybe not that close. It's a good like.
How does that go? Curtains are only for ugly people.
Oh gosh.
By the way, I didn't see curtains on your window. What's up?
It's because the ones that were there got so bad, my mom decided just to take them down because nobody's sleeping in that room anymore. I'm trying to tweet out the video. My 4G out here is absolute crap. I'll link you guys. In other news, I just edited and uploaded another Danielle in Europe video.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'll link y'all to that. It's over on her account.
What's she doing on this video?
She's in the Palace of Versailles in France.
Oh, really?
Yeah. There's one more video that's coming out tomorrow night as well.
And what's that going to be about?
That one is her in the Eiffel Tower.
Oh, wow.
Oh, yeah. What happened is we were going to edit the last of the videos, and then I ended up leaving my parents early. So, oh well.
So when's there going to be another one of her swimming?
That's so bad.
Have a good night, Rick. Thank you for joining. And I'll send you some more pictures here in a little bit.
What kind of pictures?
The good ones, man. Oh, do I have pics?
Oh, jeez, no.
Even Rick's like, no. What about saying, oh, Jimmy?
Well, I should probably run soon because I got a sink to fix. I got to call my dad, to wish him a happy birthday, and drag
It's
my.
today's birthday?
Yeah, today's my dad's birthday.
And you're just now going to send him a message at 8:37 at night. What kind of a son are you? Pick up that cell phone. Call your dad right now. Call your dad and talk to him right now. Pick up your cell phone.
What cell
Dial
phone?
that number, and let's talk to your dad. We got to sing him happy birthday.
Oh gosh, this is gonna sound so bad. No, I'm going to call him when we get done, and I'm serious. I got to run at like 8:45 because I still got a ton of stuff to do before the inspection tomorrow.
What a horrible son.
I
Wait
know.
till this late in the day to wish his dad a happy birthday.
Sorry, I've been running around dealing with U-Hauls and other stuff. I know. It's a tragedy.
If you were my son, I'd turn you over on my knee right now.
No.
Oh, goodness. Yeah, to be quite honestly with you, I'm needing to get off of here and go spray my throat with some Chloraseptic because it feels like I got razor blades running down my throat. I ran a fever for 3 days. Just barely today. I haven't run a fever yet. Although I feel kind of feverish at the moment. I just feel it just in the last probably 20 minutes. And then, but my throat's just been on fire. All started, I think it was Saturday afternoon. Started just kind of getting a little itchy feeling in my throat. Next thing I know, it was that night, I was just out of my head all night.